Hello everyone. Our today's topic is RLC series circuit from the chapter single phase AC circuit. In this topic we will study the RLC series circuit, impedance triangle, impedance phase angle, impedance triangle and its waveform. Now first is series RLC circuit. As shown in this figure, a circuit with resistance R ohm, inductance L Henry and capacitance C farad in series connected across an AC supply. Then a pure resistance of R ohms, a pure inductance of L Henry and a pure capacitance of C farads are connected together in series combination with each other. Then RLC series circuit is formed. As all the three elements are connected in series, so the current flowing through each element of the circuit will be the same as the total current I flowing in the circuit. A sinusoidal voltage is applied and the current flows through the resistance R and the capacitance C of the circuit. Then we have the voltage drops. First, VR, voltage drop across resistor R, that is I into R. Next is VL, voltage drop across inductor VL, that is I into XL. And next is voltage drop across C, VC, that is I into XC. Now to find out all the terms XL, XC, we have the formula. To find out XL we have 2 pi FL. To find out XC we have 1 upon 2 pi FC are the inductive and capacitive reactances of the circuit respectively. The relative values of XL and XC plays a very important role in determining the behavior of RLC series circuit. In general, according to the values XL and XC, there are three possible cases we have to study. To find out impedance, we have the formula Z is equal to R under root R square plus XL minus XC square. That is, the total opposition offered by the flow of current by an RLC circuit is known as impedance of the circuit. Now to find out phase angle, we have formula tan theta is equal to VL minus VC upon VR or XL minus XC upon R. Or to find out angle, we have formula tan inverse XL upon XL minus XC upon R. The phasor diagram is as shown in the diagram. Now how to draw the phasor diagram? But for phasor diagram we have three cases. First, when the quantity of phasor diagram are divided by the common factor I, then the right angle triangle is obtained, known as the impedance triangle. The impedance triangle of RL series circuit, because our first case is XL is greater than XC. Then as shown in the figure, we have this type of impedance triangle. If the inductive reactance is greater than the capacitive reactance, then the circuit reactance is inductive, giving by the lagging phase angle. Now second term is XL less than XC. The circuit's impedance triangle is as shown in the below, where our second case is where XC is greater than XL. So we have this type of impedance triangle. When the capacitive reactance is greater than inductive reactance, the overall circuit reactances act as a capacitive and the phase angle will be leading. And the third case is where XL is equal to XC. In this case, VL and VC being equal and in direct phase opposition with each other, the resultant is 0. Therefore, applied voltage V is equal to the voltage drop across resistance such as V is equal to I into R, or you can find out I by the formula V upon R. So here are the three cases in the line. First, where XL is greater than XC, so the phase angle is positive. Second, where XL is less than XC, so our phase angle is negative. And second one is XL is equal to XC, where the phase angle will be 0. Now how to find out the power? To find out power, so we have first term active power, or you can say real power or true power. The true power or real power of an AC circuit, which is given by the product of applied voltage and the active component of the current, such as P is equal to V into I, is also called as a active power. It is measured in watts or kilowatts. Second term is reactive power. The quantity Vi sin phi, which is the product of applied voltage and reactive component of the current, is called as a reactive power. It is measured in volt ampere reactive or kilovolt ampere reactive. Now we will see the applications of this RLC series circuit. This RLC series circuit acts as a variable tuned circuit. Second is to used in various types of circuit to change frequencies such as low pass, high pass, band stop filters depending upon the type of frequency. Third is the circuit also work as an oscillator, or you can say by change to change the frequency. And last is voltage multiplier and pulse discharge circuit. Thank you.